Hello and welcome again to investingsuccess.ca and another of our short videos in which we look at human emotion, astrology, and the financial markets. In this brief installment, I want to take a look at something that I typically have not looked at in the past, and that is the concept of harmonics, or harmonic lines as applied to the price chart of an individual stock, an index, or a commodity futures contract. Harmonics in and of themselves are a deeply esoteric concept. It's not something that we can readily visualize. So perhaps the best way of thinking about harmonics is to use the definition that was penned in the 1940s by physicists Wheeler and Feynman. And they posited that the universe consists of a gigantic standing wave. And this standing wave then develops harmonically related individual standing waves, and each of these individual standing waves in turn develops additional individual standing waves. Now, to illustrate, what you're looking at on your screen right now is a chart, a daily chart, of the Dow Jones E-mini futures contract, and this is the March 2014 contract. I've started this price chart and I've started my harmonic study back in October 2013 when the markets made a significant low. And you can see that from October, we know that we rallied into the end of the year, and we're now in the midst of some sort of a emerging markets crisis or a sell-off, to put it very bluntly. I've used the mathematical formulas for calculating harmonics, and on this chart I have added the Jupiter harmonics, and I want you to notice a couple things. The Jupiter harmonics are in blue. Notice that they align very neatly, very tidily with the 200-day moving average, and note that the price action on the Dow right now is holding tenuously onto a Jupiter harmonic. Now, on this particular chart, I've taken it one step further. The green lines that I've overlaid are the Saturn harmonic lines. And I want you to notice something very, very interesting. Go back to October 2013. What do you see? That Saturn green line acted as support. That was the end of the sell-off in 2013 October. This green line also is right around the 200-day moving average. Therefore, I rather suspect that in the next few sessions, we are going to test the Saturn and the 200-day moving average. Now, to round things out, I've added some red lines. These are simply the Pluto harmonic lines, and you can see that the Pluto lines overlay very tightly with the Saturn lines, so a person could use either Pluto or Saturn lines when looking at the Dow Jones E-mini futures. And I further want you to notice one thing. If you overlay the Fibonacci 0.486 and 0.618 retracement, you'll see that those retracement levels align as well to the harmonic lines. So anytime you see harmonics working hand in hand with things like Fibonacci retracements or moving averages, you know you've got a viable mathematical system that you can then use to predict future levels of support and resistance. And that brings us to an end of our brief little look at harmonic lines, and I realize that this is not an easy subject matter to immediately grasp onto, but with a little practice and with the help of an Excel spreadsheet, a person can easily learn to calculate these things and use them as a viable mathematical tool to assist you with trading and investing. And harmonics become especially viable when we see them overlapping with things like moving averages and Fibonacci retracement or Fibonacci extension lines. And so that brings us to an end of this brief little video installment for this week. As always, you can find me on www.investingsuccess.ca. You can follow my blog posts at astrologicaltrading.wordpress.com. You can follow me on LinkedIn. We've got the GAN Astrology Discussion Group. You can follow my frequent posts on Twitter. You can even find me a little bit on Facebook. So thank you very much for watching, and please continue to watch this YouTube channel, as it is my intention to post more videos in the weeks to come that specifically deal with the concept of harmonic lines on price charts. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.